welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of female psychology and stoicism to uncover the 7 things that make women wildly attracted to a man. It's about understanding the deeper needs and desires that drive attraction. Get ready because we're about to unlock the secrets to becoming the man who effortlessly draws women in.
Let's talk about confidence. Not the cocky, chest-puffing kind, but a deep-rooted confidence that stems from self-awareness and self-mastery. This is where stoicism comes in. A stoic man understands that he can't control everything life throws at him, but he can control his reactions. He doesn't sweat the small stuff. He doesn't crumble under pressure. And you know why? Because he's built his house on solid ground. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how attractive someone is when they're just comfortable in their own skin? They're not trying too hard, they're not seeking validation, they just are. That's the power of stoic confidence. Women are incredibly intuitive. They can sense when a man's confidence is genuine, and it's a massive turn-on. It shows her that you trust yourself, that you believe in your own value, and that you can handle whatever comes your way. This kind of confidence is magnetic. It makes a woman feel safe, secure, and drawn to your presence. But here's the thing. Confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about embracing your imperfections and owning who you are, flaws and all. It's about knowing that you're enough just as you are. That's the kind of confidence that makes a woman feel like she can truly be herself around you, without judgment or pretense. And when a woman feels like she can be her most authentic self with you, that's when the real magic happens. So, gentlemen, cultivate that stoic confidence.
Now let's move on to another crucial aspect of attraction, emotional intelligence. Gentlemen, this is not just about understanding your own emotions, but also about understanding hers. It's about being present, being attuned to her feelings, and responding with empathy and compassion. Women are incredibly perceptive when it comes to emotions. They pick up on subtle cues, unspoken feelings, and the energy you bring into a room. And they're naturally drawn to men who can not only handle their own emotions, but also understand and appreciate theirs. Think about it. Have you ever been in a conversation with someone who just gets you? They listen intently, they respond with empathy, and they make you feel heard and understood. It's an incredibly powerful feeling, and it creates a deep sense of connection. That's the power of emotional intelligence. It's about being able to navigate the complex world of emotions, both your own and those of the woman you're with. It's about creating a safe space for her to be vulnerable and open, knowing that you'll meet her with understanding and care. So, gentlemen, cultivate your emotional intelligence. When you can meet her on an emotional level, you create a bond that goes far beyond the superficial.
Let's be real, gentlemen. There's something incredibly attractive about a man on a mission. A man who wakes up with a sense of purpose, who's driven by something bigger than himself. And no, I'm not just talking about a fancy job title or a fat paycheck. I'm talking about a deep-seated passion, a burning desire to make a difference in the world. Think about the men you admire most, the ones who command respect and admiration. What do they have in common? They have a clear vision for their lives, and they pursue it with relentless passion. They're not afraid to go after what they want, to take risks, and to leave their mark on the world. This sense of purpose is magnetic. It shows a woman that you're not just drifting through life, but that you're actively creating the life you want. It tells her that you have ambition, that you're driven, and that you're not afraid to chase your dreams. And trust me, those qualities are incredibly sexy. So gentlemen, what's your purpose? What gets you up in the morning? What makes your heart race? What impact do you want to make on the world? Find your why and pursue it with everything you've got. Not only will it make you more attractive to women, but it will also make you a happier, more fulfilled man.
Chapter 4. The Power of Listening Beyond Words. Gentlemen, in the game of attraction, listening is a superpower. And I'm not talking about simply hearing her words, but truly listening with intent, with curiosity, with the desire to understand the depths of her thoughts and feelings. This is about active listening, the kind that makes her feel seen, heard, and valued. Think about it. How good does it feel when someone truly listens to you? Not just waiting for their turn to speak, but hanging on to your every word, their eyes reflecting genuine interest. It makes you feel understood, doesn't it? Like your thoughts and feelings matter. That's the power you hold when you become a good listener. Women are natural communicators. They crave connection. They want to share their thoughts and feelings, and they're drawn to men who create a safe space for them to do so. Pay attention to her body language, her tone of voice, the subtle cues that reveal what she's truly feeling. Being a good listener shows empathy, it shows respect, and it deepens your connection on a level that words often can't reach. It's a sign of emotional intelligence, and trust me, women find that incredibly attractive.
Gentlemen, life throws curveballs. It's inevitable. We face challenges, setbacks, and moments that test our patience. And how we handle these moments speaks volumes about our character. A man who can remain calm under pressure, who can navigate life's storms with grace and composure, is a man who exudes an irresistible magnetism. Think about it. Imagine a woman watching you as you handle a stressful situation. You don't lose your cool, you don't point fingers, you simply assess the situation and take control. There's a quiet strength in your demeanor, a sense of capability that is incredibly reassuring and attractive. It tells her that you're reliable, that you can be trusted, and that you won't crumble under pressure. This isn't about being emotionless or suppressing your feelings. It's about having the emotional intelligence to manage your reactions, to stay grounded in the face of adversity. And the beauty of it is, this calmness is contagious. When you're able to stay calm under pressure, it creates a sense of stability and security around you. So, gentlemen, cultivate your inner calm.
Gentlemen, in the realm of attraction, respect is paramount. It's the foundation upon which all healthy and fulfilling relationships are built. And one of the most powerful ways to demonstrate respect is by honoring her boundaries. Here's the truth. Every woman has her own set of boundaries, her own lines in the sand that should not be crossed. These boundaries are unique to her, shaped by her experiences, her values, and her sense of self. And when you respect those boundaries, you're essentially saying, I see you, I value you, and I respect your autonomy. This respect goes beyond just the physical. It's about respecting her time, her opinions, her decisions, her right to say no without explanation. It's about understanding that no means no and that her boundaries are not negotiable. Think about it. How would you feel if someone constantly pushed your boundaries, if they disregarded your feelings and opinions? You'd likely feel disrespected, unheard, and possibly even unsafe. The same goes for women. When you honor her boundaries, you create a space where she feels safe, respected, and cherished. This approach shows her that you're not just interested in getting what you want, but that you genuinely care about her well-being and her comfort.
Gentlemen, there's a certain allure to a man who has his life together. A man who is self-sufficient, who can stand on his own 2 feet, and who doesn't need to rely on others for his happiness or validation. This isn't about being aloof or emotionally unavailable, but about having a strong sense of self and the ability to thrive independently. Think about it. Imagine a woman observing you as you navigate life with confidence and competence. You're passionate about your work. You have a fulfilling social life. You take care of your physical and mental health. And you approach challenges with a positive and proactive attitude. This self-sufficiency is incredibly attractive because it shows her that you're not looking for someone to complete you, but rather someone to share your life with. Women are naturally drawn to men who are grounded, who have a strong sense of self, and who don't rely on them for their happiness. It conveys a sense of security, knowing that you're not bringing any unnecessary baggage or emotional dependence into the relationship. This isn't to say that you shouldn't need anyone. We all crave connection and intimacy. But the key is to cultivate a sense of wholeness within yourself first, so you can approach relationships from a place of strength and independence.
There you have it, gentlemen. The 7 secrets to making women obsessed with you. Remember, true attraction goes beyond the superficial. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into relationships and personal growth.